Hello and welcome to the Netty baking channel. Now in this video I'm going to be making a homemade orange curd, and here's all the ingredients we need here. So I'm using duck eggs, but you can use chicken. That's 3 egg yolks and 1 whole egg large, 60 grams of unsalted butter, 240 millilitres of orange juice, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, zest of an orange and a lemon, and that's the juice of a lemon there as well, and 200 grams of sugar finely grated. So finely grated, the finest sugar you can use. So as you can see, I've made my own boiler there, or broiler, whatever you call it, and in the pan is about 1 inch of water, but make sure I'm adding all the ingredients there. The 1 egg has gone in now on a medium heat, but make sure that that water doesn't touch the bottom of that bowl there, and make sure that you're using a heat-proof bowl to avoid scalding and burning yourself. So the 3 yolks have gone in now as well. There I'm adding the 200 grams of sugar, there's the 2 tablespoons of cornstarch going in, the zest of 1 orange and 1 lemon is going in now. So I'm gonna whisk that up. I just moved it a bit forwards because it was a bit of a stretch over the hob, so it will take longer, to be fair. So that, with whisking it, has made a nice smooth curd there so far, but we've not quite got a curd yet. It's like we're making a custard. So there's the orange juice going in now. Keep whisking that, and you'll see now, after about 10 minutes that is, but it happened quite quick for us watching it, it's almost gone foamy. That will disappear very slowly over about another 8 or 10 minutes, but you must keep whisking that, and we're doing it on a medium heat and not a high heat, because you have the potential then to make scrambled eggs instead, and we don't want that. Today we're making an orange curd. So some bits of advice I've got as I'm playing through this video is to cube the butter up that will be showing in a minute. Keep that in the fridge, keep it as cool as possible. When you're trying to get the juice out of the orange, what I do is I put it in the microwave first for about 10 seconds, 5-10 seconds, depending on how powerful your microwave is. You'll get more juice out of the orange and lemon then. So yes, and also when I say 240 millilitres of orange juice, or that's I think a cup in American, I'll put all the conversions in the description below. I'd say don't go by the weight of oranges, you must go by the amount of juice. So you can't go, right, so 4 oranges makes 200 millilitres of juice. It varies so often that I do it each orange one at a time. I used 4 oranges, but that might not be the same for everyone. I'd probably get oranges which are in season, which are the sweetest oranges you can possibly get. That will make the curd taste a lot nicer. So this is an orange curd which can be used in cakes, as a cake filling, or as in a pie and for desserts as well, or maybe on toast, or just out of the jar straight away, really. So when you're juicing your oranges, I'd be careful to not get the membranes in and also the seeds, because you don't want it to be bitter at all. You want to make sure that when you juice it, you've just got the pure juice, so anything that's like bits of membrane or seeds or anything, make sure they don't get into the juice as well. Also, you'll notice it's not bright orange like the orange curd that you'll see in the shops. Now, this is because obviously it's homemade, so we're not using all colourings and artificial things like that. But my advice, if you want a really orange curd, is to use a free range egg, the really orange fresh eggs. And obviously I've used duck eggs, so that's going to be different. There's different proteins in it. I'm allergic to chicken egg basically, so I'm showing you with duck eggs, but I'd use large chicken eggs. And yeah, when you can get them when the yolk is orange, you have a better chance of having a lovely orange coloured curd, instead of if you don't want to use colouring. But you can use colouring if you like, because that is nice in cakes. It looks more visually appealing. So I'm still whisking away there. Then maybe I showed it in real time just to show you maybe that you do have to have a lot of patience with this. I'd strongly advise. So the more you do this, you can see the steam coming off that now. You'll know you're on your way to it becoming a curd. It'll go thicker, so you can maybe see in the video now it is getting thicker, and that white foamish colour has slowly disappeared. But I'd have it so if you have a wooden spoon, it should be thick on the back of the spoon. So here we are. So now I'm going to add these cubes of butter which have been kept refrigerated one at a time, and you can see that's a lovely thick curd now. Yes, so that is thanks to the cornstarch, really. That's what's helped. It's basically it's a you can't really go wrong with this recipe with having cornstarch in it. You can do it without the cornstarch as well, but it does help a great deal. So I'm going to add those cubes of butter one by one again. Again, make sure you've got lots of time. Patience is a virtue with making curd, and you're just going to incorporate that butter until it's completely melted, and do it one at a time as well. It will taste all the better for doing that. So basically what that butter is doing now is, because it's been cooled in the fridge for a long time, it's stopping that cooking process. So every time you add one, it's cooling that mixture down, so it's helping again to set the curd. So I hope that explains a bit of science there, really, isn't it? So yeah, you can see that on the back of the spoon, it's coated the back of the spoon, and that's the kind of thickness that you are looking for. Just to let you know as well, this is a perishable product, and because it's handmade as well, you're making it with fresh ingredients, especially the eggs. So you need to refrigerate this. It will keep in the fridge for about 10 days, at most 2 weeks. So use it within 2 weeks. It can be frozen, and I'd keep that for up to a year, something like that. So yeah, if you know you're not going to use it in 2 weeks, straight away when you've made it and it's cooled down completely, make sure to put it in the fridge and you can store that for a year. I'd highly recommend against using metal containers because it can react. The citrus in the lemon and the orange can react with the curd and turn it green, which you don't want. Especially the egg yolk as well with aluminium can make the curd turn green. So completely avoid metal containers and use glass ones instead. So now that that's all done and the butter's incorporated, I'm just putting that into jars to store. I think I made 3 jars altogether it filled. And if you are freezing them, make sure you defrost it overnight in the fridge or for 24 hours and it should be ready to eat then. Just going to pop those little grease-proof bits on to make sure that we don't get any fur on them. And actually it was really nice. I enjoyed it. It's the first time I've had a made orange curd, and I believe you can make pineapple curd, passion fruit, lemon obviously is the more famous one, but I guess you can make curd out of any fruit you want. So I hope you enjoyed that. The recipe will be in the description below, eventually with a colouring sheet to colour in. If you do try this recipe, please let me know. I shall see you in the next video, and bye bye for now.